light that surrounds me. If we hold ourselves together, we'll go far.
Hey guys, Uniqueness Essentials here. For today's video, I'm going to be using a cardboard to recreate this lovely wall mirror that you see in this picture that was sent to me by someone, and it reminded me of two lovely wall mirrors that I made in the past. And this is one and this is the other one. Now I used almost the same technique in making these mirrors, so I'm going to start by putting the cardboard down and then using a hula hoop to draw a large circle. After that, I'm going to be drawing another circle in the middle, and I'll be using the mirror that I intend to use for the project. I'm going to start by drawing two lines, and the first one is going to come right into the inner circle, and the second line is going to be apart and touching the outer circle. I'll connect both points at the bottom together and see if this is what I can work with. If I'm going to do this one by one, it's not only going to take time, but it's also going to have a little bit of errors in one or two of the shapes. So what I did was to take a separate cardboard and I drew the shape there using the measurements. I cleaned up what I had there before, and then I'm going to draw another circle in the inside. This circle on the inside is going to be my guide on how to place the shape that I just cut out from the cardboard. To make this easy for me, I'm going to split the circle into 12 parts. The tip of the longer side is going to be placed only on the inner circle. Now I'm going to start drawing out the shapes, and I'm going to have 12 shapes in total. I started writing down the numbers so that I don't get confused with all the lines that I have on the board. As you keep doing this, you will notice that there's another shape that's being formed inside the inner circle. I'm marking down where the shape starts so that I don't get lost in the pattern. Now that I have 12 of these, I'm going to be cutting out the outer shape. I'm going to be making the lines that I'll be working with much thicker. You can all clearly see that the inner circle now has a different shape. I'll be using a tape to cover up where I'm going to be having the mirrored pattern. I'm using a decorative washi tape for this because I don't have any of the smaller tape at home. My tape got finished, so I'm gonna have to improvise and find something else that's gonna cover up the other sides. When I was done, I took it out and I spray painted it silver. The next step is to cover up the patterns with a generous amount of Modpodge. After that, I'm gonna have crushed mirror glass sprinkled all over it. I'll let this dry for an hour and then remove the excess crushed mirror glass. As you can see, I barely used the cup, and I can use this for another project. I'm gonna go around again with another thick layer of Modpodge to lock in all the crushed mirror glass pieces inside. The thick layer on top is also going to make it smooth enough for touching. I'm going to remove all the washi tapes that I have on this design before I take it out to dry. As this is drying, I'm going to take a mirror reflective paper, and the link for this is going to be in the description box below, and cover it up on a small portion on a foam board. Now I'm going to use the size of the washi tape as my guide to cut out the strips from the foam board. I'll be using a sharp X-Acto knife to cut out my strips. You can also use a box cutter. You just have to make sure that they're all sharp to give you clean cuts. If you use a blade that's blunt, this is going to be the result. So using a sharp blade is always the way to go. I let my design dry for about 3 hours, and you can still see the white patches there, but then it's still okay for me to go ahead and add the strips that I just made, before I then give it more time to dry. The next strip is going to overlap just a bit. Now I'm going to measure it and cut out the little piece with an X-Acto knife. I'll be doing this for all the strips and then gluing them down to the board. I'm going to cut out the excess here at the tips and then cut out the shape in the middle. Now I'll be taking a square board and then gluing on the mirror on top of it, and then gluing on the design on top of the mirror. This is what the back looks like, and you can attach either a hook, a twine, or command strips depending on what you like. But I'm gonna use a hook at the back. Now you see the rough edges on the inside? I covered it up with mirror mosaic tiles. And my mirror is complete. I really love the swirl pattern around this mirror. And like I said earlier, it reminds me of what I made some time ago. And I will leave the link for these other mirrors down in the description box below. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Now don't forget to like it and share with your friends and families as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now I have other home decor DIY videos that are linked in the description box below to check them out, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button.